my goodness!
Snitching on my facts. Back it up, back it up. 223 gon' make a nigga back it up. 21. Tryna strip a nigga, gotta change my outfit. Nigga ain't black enough. Yeah. Boulder Crest Road, Glenwood Road, name a.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Bro, my last video blew up, bro. I haven't been so happy in so long. Like, I really appreciate it, guys. Seriously. YouTube kind of blessed me with the algorithm and put me out there, I guess. I don't really know. But like, we're gonna do a Quincy guide today. I couldn't really think of anything else, so if you have any video ideas, go ahead and put them in the description. Go ahead and put them in the comments, I mean. But so let's get right into the Quincy guide, right? Someone asked for this in my last video, so I was just like, oh well, I mean, this is all I can think of, so I might as well do this. So during this past week, I've just been grinding. I've just been trying to get a Quincy count pretty okay up there, so I got one that's pretty up there, and this is going to show you the full way through Quincy. Okay, so first let's get the controls of the game out of the way. Obviously, you have shift to run, okay? Left alt is going to be your shift lock. You're going to use that during combat, really. You have your R, which should be your heavy attack, and then your left click, which is just your, normal attack, I guess. But the first thing you're actually going to want to do is you're actually going to want to die. So I'm just going to go find a player or a hollow real quick and just die to it. Alright, so there we go. We just got killed by a player. So here we are, and how you know you're a lost soul is because you have the chain, obviously, instead of a human like we just were. So what you're going to want to do is this is where you're going to want to become Quincy, okay? And no matter what they tell you, do not press Control K. Listen to me here, do not press it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the white bridge in the center of the map. You can also just get a Quincy to teleport you. If you find a Quincy, just ask him if he can teleport you, and you'll just teleport without having to go through the cave. It's right over here. It's pretty simple to find. It's just in the middle of the map. Every town surrounds it, so. Alright, there's the white bridge. I see it in the distance. I see the white bridge. Oh no, there's a hollow. Alright. You want a piece of me, bro? You want a piece of me? Yeah. Yeah. You're done, bro. It's over. So you're gonna want to go to the side with the hospital. I'll talk about it's a XP checker really, but this is the side you're gonna want to go to, the side with this hospital area. And you're just gonna want to go over to here, and then turn left. Okay, now once you get to here, you're gonna want to turn right. And just forward up here is the Quincy cave. As you can see, it has ice and grass. Hold on. Oh my god, there's no way there's another hollow. Easy, bro. Alright, anyways. You're gonna want to go in here, and this may or may not be open. It opens at like XX10, but what I mean by that is like every 10 minutes it opens. So you're just gonna want to hop in here. Alright, now you are in the city, and what you're going to want to do from the city is you're going to want to find the statue. The statue has a glowing white sword, and you're just going to want to talk to him and say, I worship the king. So let me go find him real quick. Alright, so I think they changed this statue. The old statue used to be some guy with a glowing white sword. Now it is whatever this is. It's basically in the center of the map. You just have to go up the staircase. Pretty simple to get to. Just going to want to talk to it. Are you a worshiper of our king? I worship the king. And boom, now you become a Quincy. Alright, so now that you're a Quincy, you'll have this uniform. Obviously, this will tell you that you're a Quincy and not a lost soul. Also, you won't have a chain. And you will actually have this sword. So how you want to pull this sword out is with the E button. And basically the same attacks. You have R, the heavy attack, but it's a bow. And you also have just like left click. But you can also press tab, and you should see something shining. This is your Quincy cross. And this will allow you to use the bow. As you can see, my ammo's going down here. Yeah, this will allow you to use the bow. You want to use this in combat. It's pretty nice. The R is also really good. It does a lot of damage early game. Quincy, I would say, is the best race early game. Or not race, faction. Also, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press N. Next, go to flash step, learn skill. You don't actually have to equip it because it's passive. And you should have a skill now to where you can do this. And Quincy's actually have the best movement in the game, early game. So you have a really long flash step, and it'll just make it easier to get around. But what you're going to want to do now is just the same thing you really do in all the other classes. You're just going to want to find a mission board. Alright, there's people fighting over here, but I see a mission board, so I'm going to create a party really quickly. It'll say you have to create a party. You don't have to have any people, just press create party. Mission, would you like to queue for a mission? Yes, in queue, this means you're in queue. You actually can't be in queue if you're in combat, so just make sure you know that. And you're just gonna wanna fight the hollows. Oh my god, there's no way I missed such an important control. There's also block, I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot about block. But there's also a parry system to where here, let me let this guy attack me. Yeah, I blocked it. There we go. There's the parry system to where he gets stunned, and then you go in for the attack. I personally just like, you know, dashing back and using R, because it's the heavy attack is just really OP. Your first fight you might lose since, you know, you're not used to combat unless you like played Deep Oaken. It's pretty similar to Deep Oaken combat, but you're probably gonna lose most likely because you just gotta get used to the controls and the block and everything. Some advice I have is to not focus too much on your block. Focus more on just focus on more on left clicking and hitting him. So what you're gonna want to do now is you're just gonna want to do missions until you get to grade 5. It'll say grade increased on your screen. It'll say right up here instead of trainee grade 5. So I kind of got bad news. Unless you really like grinding, what you're gonna want to do for Quincy is from grade 5 to grade 2. I really just all you got to do is just missions. So you're just gonna have to grind for missions. And also I want to explain what's up here. It says can rank for me at least. But sometimes if you just rank up for something like grade 3 to grade 2 or grade 4 to grade 3, I don't really remember, it'll say a number like 0 out of 60, 0 out of 120. That's basically how long until you can rank up again. Mission XP carries over, so you can keep doing missions during that time and you pretty much just rank up immediately as soon as you do another mission. So how skill points work is as you're gaining things by going up grades, you'll get 5 skill points. So let's say I'm grade 5 right now, I'd have 5 skill points and I can put them in whatever I like. I'm gonna go with a Hakeda build, so you know, but you can put them in whatever you like. We have speed, healing, obviously we have Keto, Kendo, Hakeda. So you can look up builds, you can do anything, you can create your own. I suggest creating your own because it's just funner, but yeah. Okay, so how spirit boxes work. Basically, spirit boxes, you can trade for them. They change your weapon as a Quincy. You can also buy them from the Karakura Town raid shop. You can also get them from raids, but you have to be really lucky to even get them. They cost 80,000 Khan, which I know it's kind of a lot, but yeah, to change your weapon, most people like the Cutlass, which I appreciate. Since I'm going Hageda, I don't really need that, but for some of you guys, you definitely need that. So the XP checker is basically what it sounds like. It's that hospital that I showed you guys earlier. It checks your XP, it checks what you need to grade up. So if you're feeling like you're not doing something right or something like that, you could just go over here. It does cost 1,000 Khan, sadly, but you could just go over here to the White Bridge. Here it is right here, but the White Bridge, it'll be on this side of the White Bridge. You just go inside. Okay, people are attacking. Bro, I just started, there's no way you're attacking me. But anyways, you talk to this person, and yeah. As I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted. What you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to talk to them, and you pay 1,000 Khan, and it'll show you what you need to grade up. So once you get to grade 2, what you can do is you can get a shrift, okay? And this is really useful. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the balance NPC. And luckily, I will show you guys where the balance NPC is. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to come all the way over here. Go up here, go up here. You're gonna want to go up all these stairs. So right up here into this room, right here, this is where you can teleport. Alright, so right up here in this room, in the giant dining hall, this is where you can teleport to like, this is where you can teleport to like Waco Mundo. This is Soul Society, but you won't really need that now. Well, you will actually, never mind. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to talk to this NPC, balance NPC, and the requirements are, what you have to do is you have to go all the way back down to the Quincy statue that like first got you, it's all the way down there. And what you're gonna need to do after you talk to that is you're gonna have to kill 5 Menoses, kill 3 Ajutas, grip 5 Shinigami players, grip 5 Arankar players, and kill 15 Fishbones. And you have to do all this without dying, which I know is pretty tough. I suggest like getting a group of friends together and doing this, because otherwise you're most likely gonna die, I'm not gonna lie. But that's what you're gonna want to do. And at any time, if you like can't keep track of what you're doing, you can go ahead and talk back to the statue and it'll tell you what you're missing. But yeah, if you die, your progress will be reset, which is really sucks. But once you complete it, all you're gonna want to do is talk to the Quincy statue again, and you should get your Shrift. And that's a pretty cool power. It's the way Shikai works, I believe, to where it's just ZXC, and then you have combos and all that stuff. You can look up specific combos for your Shrifts, specific builds. So after you get Shrift, until you get to semi-grade 1, what you're just going to do is missions again. And from semi-grade 1 to elite grade, you're going to need to get hollow NPC kills, get mission XP, grip XP, and raid XP to rank up, which it is pretty tough. I think that's going to call it for the Quincy guide, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like and a sub. I'm trying to get to 100. My last video blew up. I hope this one does too. I hope you guys enjoyed the Quincy guide from, human to elite grade. So, appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one.